Of course, the key thing, as we mentioned already in this game, the one thing the Italians want to make sure is they get off to a good start here in transition and try to play a very tough start. Now, Sebastian Herrera is going to be an interesting addition along with Jeremy Morgan, Colin Malcolm, not to mention TJ Short's one of their top players on the weekend in their victory against Würzburg. Well, Finn Delaney as well, and British international Dean Williams making the jump now from Pro B in basketball, professional league in France, all the way here now to the easy credit Bundesliga. Well, if you remember, the very last game they played in the Basketball Champions League, as we mentioned, was a knockout game against Ike, in which their head coach at that time was Will Voigt, who last season was head coach of the Egyptian champions Zamalek, who competed in the FIBA Intercontinental Cup. And at the moment, it's a new look here. Well, Cash Money Robinson, as he's known back in Canada, having played for the Niagara River Lions in the CBL League, along with the national team at the qualifying windows. Cassius Robinson being renowned for one of those players that always comes ready to practice, and again, always gives 110% regardless whether playing for club or for country. Well, if it's one thing you've got to love here about the German basketball fans, is they show their loyalty. They are on point from start to finish. And the one thing they do as well, they pay a lot of homage and respect to all visiting teams coming. But there you can see the traveling fans coming from the north of Italy in Reggio Emilia. The away players now have been introduced, and again, both of these two teams, as we mentioned, will try to build on their confidence, and what a better way to do it than here in the Basketball Champions League. Remember, they got to share this group along with the likes of the 2018 champions of Ike and 2021 finalists, of Pinar Karşıyaka, one of the top teams in the Turkish Basketball Superliga. Well, if we go to their big victory, of course, in which they defeated Würzburg, I mean, TJ Shorts had a good game. He had 22 points. Now, the second top scorer, as we mentioned, was Jeremy Morgan. Well, in 23 minutes, he had 21 points, along with 5 rebounds. But again, they're going to need much more productivity. Tyson Ward also chipping in 11 points, but again, it's going to have to be a collective effort. Finn Delaney also with 12. Well, this is a team that doesn't like to go for a lot of rebounds. Now, collectively as a unit, in their win on the weekend, they had 34 rebounds. So for size and physicality, they've got to try and make sure they make the most of the disadvantage they have. Now, they are coached by Tuomas Lisalo, the Finnish international, originally from Helsinki. Well, there's the British international, Dean Williams. Again, having made the transition, from Pro B basketball in France, the second tier of professional basketball in what's arguably one of the greatest professional leagues here in international basketball, if you think about it. But again, he's had to make the jump here to the easy credit BBL, another top professional league. Now, players and coaches, there you can see Coach Lisalo, the Finnish international coach. Well, from 2016 to 21, he worked in Finland with the club team Merlins. So it's a big challenge for him to make the jump over, in which there are definitely high expectations for any German team, of course, that makes it here to the Basketball Champions League and also playing in the easy credit BBL. Well, we're going to take a look at the starting lineups of these two teams. And again, it's going to be very interesting to see what kind of lineup they're going to go with here on their opening day of the Basketball Champions League. Now, there are 3 officials from Latvia, North Macedonia, and Bulgaria: Ventislav Velikov, Igor Petrovsky, and Oskars Lucis, coming from Latvia, North Macedonia, and Bulgaria. Well, the officials now know it's going to be a very tasty fixture between these two teams. Remember, they both have to go up against the powerhouses of Pinar Karşıyaka and Ike Athens, or Ivasalisa, as they know back in Greece, the queen, the mighty queen, as they call them. And there is Osvaldas Olivicius, the Lithuanian international. Well, UNAHOTELS Reggio Emilia now. They're going to start with Cash Money, Cassius Robinson, Sakar Nim, Nate Ruvers, Mikal Hopkins and Andrea Cinciarini, the 36-year-old veteran, their top scorer on the weekend in their big victory. But again, tempo will be key, of course, between these two teams. Well, there is their head coach, Massimiliano Manetti, again a man who's stepping into a big position now. Was with Universo Treviso for the past few seasons. And again, it doesn't get any tougher than it does with a team that's competing here in the Basketball Champions League. But we're going to take a look at the lineups now here for Telekom Basketball Bonn. Well, no doubt, of course, confidence will be on their side. Now, Carsten Tatter, along with TJ Schultz, their top scorer on the weekend. Colin Malcolm, Jeremy Morgan, and Finn Delaney. Well, Finn Delaney is going to have to chip up and really prove himself here at this level. I mean, a lot of promise about him in his game. But again, it's really got to count here in the Basketball Champions League. Well, there's their Finnish coach, of course. As we mentioned, it's a big opportunity for him to come to such a high prestigious league here in Europe. Again, he's definitely earned the right to get here. Tuomas Lisalo. Well, Telekom Baskets have won 4 of the last 6 games against Italian teams in the league. UNAHOTELS Reggio Emilia will become the 10th team from Italy to feature here in the Basketball Champions League. And this will be now the 3rd team for Michele Vitale here in the Basketball Champions League. Well, Vitale, one of the Vitale brothers, of course, as we've seen time and time again over the years in the Basketball Champions League. Also featuring for the Italian national team, Gli Azzurri. Again, what an opportunity will be for him to kind of give off that exposure and that experience for some of his younger. There you can see Cipolla, Stefanini as well, also featuring big time for them on the weekend in their victory. But now the question is no longer about the domestic league, but can they do it here at the elite of the Basketball Champions League? It's game day 1, a Group B fixture. Pinatica Chiaka winning against Ike. The question will be, who will finish second place here? Will it be Telekom Basketball Bonn, or will it be UNAHOTELS Reggio Emilia? Let's find out. Don't go anywhere as we are set for tip. Well, guten Abend to all of our German fans and buonasera to all of our fans in Italy. Right now, you're witnessing game day 1, a Group B fixture between Telekom Basketball Bonn and UNAHOTELS Reggio Emilia. Don't go anywhere. The Basketball Champions League is set to go. When the tip is underway, business will pick up here. Well, Pallacanestro Reggio Emilia in the red and white, while Telekom Basketball Bonn in their infamous pink, white, and black. First possession now will go in favor here of the visitors, but they almost really turn it over now. Well, they got numbers here in transition. Well, decides to go for the 3 in transition. And again, was that the right option? Well, Telekom Basketball Bonn really trying to make the most of their perimeter play, of course. But again, when you have that opportunity with numbers in transition, you want to try and take advantage as much as possible. Well, they go to a simple pick and roll play into the basket. It's beautifully tucked away there. And the big man, Mikal Hopkins. Well, Hopkins, of course, if he's going to get early looks down low in the post like that, off the simple pick and roll action, it's going to be an easy night for him. And TJ Schultz now throws it away, and now Emilio. Well, Reggio Emilia now trying to make the most of this. Hopkins now going in the post, and the foul is going to be called on the ground. Well, the foul is going to be called against Jeremy Morgan. That looks like it's going to be a mismatch here for UNAHOTELS Reggio Emilia. And you can see the size of Mikal Hopkins. On that point, you got to make a decision. Do you come over with a double team, or do you try and face him up one-on-one? Cinciarini now. Veteran player goes in with a little magic, one little floater, and again, 36 years of age, but he put the most numbers on the points on the weekend in their opening victory in Italy. Well, good ball movement here from Telekom Basketball. The question is, can they build some momentum? TJ Shorts now kicks this one. They go for a three-pointer. Three is up, and the three is good by Finn Delaney. Well, the New Zealand international, and again, just popping it from the perimeter early on. It's exactly what the home team need. Trying to get this crowd into this game. Another penetration to kick out now, and they try another three-pointer, and all of a sudden, Nate Rivers just sinking that one from downtown. Well, Shorts now, he'll blow up from the mid-range, and at the moment, Telekom Basketball and Reggio Emilia just exchanging buckets like currency at the moment. Well, the backdoor play is too easy right now. Where was the help side defense? And again, Cash Money Robinson under the basket and a wraparound layup. And at the moment, where is the defense in this game? As Morgan lays up, it's a tough shot there, but you got to ask the question, defense of these two teams. Cinciarini now, cross in the corner now, finds Robinson, and Cash Money Robinson, the Canadian international, sinking that one in the corner. Well, if you speak about some of the coaches, or speak to some of the coaches that he's played for, like the Niagara River Lions, one thing that this Robinson is applauded for is his work ethic and the ability just to get better and better every season. Shorts now, a few seconds here. He's got to get something going. Morgan tries a three. The three is up. No good. The rebound secured here by Nate Rivers. And now Reggio Emilia can push this one down the middle. And again, no defense whatsoever as Sakaranim just went straight down the paint and went uncontested for a right-handed layup. Well, Shorts now goes all the way. Shorts takes a tough layup, and he gets the and one. Well, TJ Shorts is going to go to the free throw line here. Let's make the three-point play. And again, both offenses here just so wide open. No help side defense. Nobody coming over to take a charge there. Rotation's way too late. And I'm sure Coach Manetti for Reggio Emilia probably infuriated with his players at the moment. Well, Reggio Emilia now holding on to the lead here early on. They go to a quick pick and roll action. And there's another kick out now. Cassius Robinson down the middle. Another kick out there. There's another three in the corner. The three is up, and the three is good one more time as Sakaranim. Well, the assist coming from Cassius Robinson. And you got to like the way Reggio Emilia just penetrating the gaps, and more importantly, kicking out to the wide open shooters. Now TJ Shorts tries a three-point again. It's a cookout right now. Well, TJ Shorts finding that confidence. Remember, he was the top scorer for Telekom Basketball in their victory against Würzburg in the Easy Credit Bundesliga. Will he replicate the same success here in the Basketball Champions League? Game day one here, a Group B fixture. Well, Reggio Emilia going to another penetration kick and a hang in the end. It gets rejected. Well, TJ Shorts said, not at my house. Well, Sakaranim, no foul called. Well, Telekom Basketball now goes in the lane now, goes in a wraparound layup, and the follow-up. Wow! Colin Malcolm just cleans it up like the junkyard dog. Well, Colin Malcolm there just taking matters into his own hand. Well, there's the backdoor play, the foul on Cinciarini. Well, there you can see Dean Williams now, the British international, coming into the game now as Cinciarini is at the free throw line here for Reggio Emilia. Well, Andrea Cinciarini, originally from Cattolica, Italy, started his professional career at Pesaro back in 2003. Has spent his entire career playing in his home country of Italy. Well, TJ Shorts now just trying to get something going here with the pick and roll action. Telekom Basketball Bonn now. There's a pick and roll, and another rejection. Great block there under the basket, and the foul has been called. Well, it's becoming the same problem here for Reggio Emilia. Again, just allowing Telekom Basketball Bonn with so many second chance points as they keep getting those offensive rebounds. Well, currently going to the free throw line here for Telekom Basketball Bonn is British international Dean Williams. Well, Dean Williams, originally from the very much Roman city of Bath in the southwest of England, went to the University of Augusta, leaving in 2019. Now, his first professional contract came in Iceland, where he played for Keflavik, before going to play for Saint-Quentin in the French LNB Pro B division, just underneath the top division now. So again, it's a great opportunity for him to get that exposure here in the Basketball Champions League with a very good team of Telekom Basketball Bonn. Well, we're over 5 minutes to go now here. Both these two teams locked at 17 apiece. Chincharini now coming off one screen, trying to throw this one down low. They try mid-range shot, in and out, doesn't get it. Williams with the rebound, and now Telekom Basketball Bonn can push this one. Coming off one screen now, looking for options. There's the kick out, finds Williams. The three is up in the corner, in and out, but they almost got another offensive rebound. Makes a tough penetration, goes in the air, doesn't get the rebound secured by Bonn, and now they can push this. He's got Williams, take up. Oh my goodness gracious! Dean Williams flying United Kingdom Airways in transition. Are you serious? Well, let me tell you, he once played for a team called the Bristol Flyers, and he is flying here in the Basketball Champions League. Well, Dean Williams making a name for himself here at the big stage of the Basketball Champions League with Telekom Basketball Bonn. Well, great help side defense. In the end, they can't get nothing out of it. And now Telekom Basketball Bonn, they got numbers again in transition. We're trying to look for the post up now. Williams is wide open. He doesn't go for the Hail Mary three. Near 10 on the shot clock now. Heavy defense here from Reggio Emilia. There's a turnaround, smooth post move, but he can't finish it. He goes out of bounds and will be possession back to the Italians. Well, there's the pick and roll action now. Reggio Emilia just trying to get something going. There's the fade of Emilia, smooth little jump shot. And again, you gotta love the little mid-range. And Mikal Hopkins now only hits a second field goal of the game. Now he has one rebound and one block for that matter. Oh, baby! One more time! The flyer from the United Kingdom. You gotta love this guy. He is just all over, defying the laws of gravity. And there's another deep three by Reggio Emilia. And again, it's that man one more time. Well, Mikal Hopkins all of a sudden showing that he could step out to the perimeter. Well, there's another follow-up. And again, they got numbers here. Well, can they make the most of it? Goes himself, tries to go off the backboard, he immediately tucks that one away. Well, it's that man again, Cash Money Robinson. Well, there's another alley one. They don't go for the alley, they go for the three in the corner. And the three again is beautifully tucked away by Zach Ensminger. Ensminger, there you can see just popping up in the corner, tying the game up at 24 apiece. A good ball movement again from Telekom Basketball. There's the penetration down the lane, goes up, and he is, well, the foul is going to be called on the ground, so it will not be an and one. Dean Williams. The foul is called against him. Well, Juve now checking into the game along with Thunderberg here for Reggio Emilia. Tries to go under the basket, but he gets rejected. Wow. 1 second left. He's got to get a shot off. And a 24-second violation. Well, you got to love the defense here by Telekom Basketball. Well, Juve thought he had it under the basket. Take a look at the replay there. Well, British basketball, we have a problem. Dean Williams is defying the laws of gravity. Well, Shorts now trying to put the moves here against Cassius Robinson. Tyson Ward now catching it here in the low block. That's what he likes to do. Kicks out the Shorts. Shorts with the pump fake. Probably one too many passes. Ward goes down the middle. Ward takes a very tough one, doesn't get it. There's going to be a fresh 14 on the shot clock here for Telekom Basketball. 24 apiece now, just over a minute to go here now in the first quarter. Shorts trying to put the shake and bake here. Well, he's got to get a shot off. Puts up a tough one, and again, doesn't hit anything. He goes out of bounds now. Will be possession back to Pallacanestro, Reggio Emilia. Well, looking to throw the ball down here to Juve. Now, Juve has got a mismatch. He's got to make the most of this. Well, kicks out. There's the pump fake. Pulls up in the mid-range. His shot is up. It's no good. Now, Telekom Basketball could push this. Trying to go all the way now. Hangs in the air. No foul called. Well, this time they have called, excuse me. That's an aggressive move there by Zaba Bangala. Just going straight to the bucket. Well, excuse me, the move was made by Tyson Ward. My apologies there. I believe Zaba Bangala was actually fouled on the rebound trying to go up, but foul was called. As Tyson Ward was going straight to the basket, so he'll have 2 free throws here for Telekom Basketball. Well, Tyson Ward went to North Dakota State, originally from Tampa, Florida. She played in Würzburg last in 2020 for a season before making the transfer here to Telekom Basketball. So he's now in his 2nd season here. He makes the 2nd free throw now, giving the home team a 2-point lead. Now it's 22.6 seconds left. So ideally, Pallacanestro, Reggio Emilia want to get the last shot here in the first quarter. Well, Cinciarini now looking to go pick and roll here. Well, now we got 6 here. Cinciarini throws up a lob to Juve. They turn it over. Well, now Bonn's got a bit of time here. And they force it up, and yes, sir! Dankeschön! Gute Nacht! Are you serious? Even if that doesn't count, that is unbelievable. That's just incredible, that is. Well, the bank was definitely open, but I think the officials will review if time was left. That is just incredible. Tyson Ward is unbelievable. Just phenomenal. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we take a look at the stats and the highlights again, we're just going to see if Tyson Ward did get the shot off. But I mean, he caught that in mid-air, of course, and he had to double clutch, but it's just how great. I think it's going to be tough here. Wow. What's interesting is that the clock actually stops there, so this is going to be interesting. So there's 3 tenths, 2 tenths. Problem is the clock actually stops at 1/10. The question is, does he get it off in time? Because what should happen is the red light needs to come on, which will take precedence over everything. That's a tough one. I don't think he gets it off in time. I mean, it's a spectacular shot regardless. I mean, it's going to be something you want to see on social media, but I think they counted it. So I think the officials have counted the basket. It's very tough to see from that angle, but again, the officials have a few more angles they can see that we can't see, obviously. And again, if they've seen the replay and it's gone by the rule book, I mean, it should count. But yeah, it's definitely counting. So again, that is probably going to be all over social media tomorrow. Well, they can see the stats, of course. Telekom Basketball Bonn, 3 for 5 for the perimeter. Well, UNAHOTELS Reggio Emilia, 3 for 3. Let's take a look at some of the highlights now here from the first quarter. Well, the tempo of this game was really good. Of course, you can see Cassius Robinson getting some good looks on the perimeter. All the teams he's played for so far, there you can see the smooth penetration straight to the basket. The one problem is there was no help side defense. Even TJ Shorts is getting straight to the basket. Well, Shorts, as we mentioned, was that key play, but Cassius Robinson with the penetration to kick out. Finding Anka there, wide open in the corner. That was the cleanup throwdown. Well, Dean Williams again really has announced himself. It's a big step up from playing in the second professional league in France, which is a very high level, to coming here to Germany and then having to perform here in the Basketball Champions League. Well, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you download the official Basketball Champions League app on your smartphone, your tablet, or your Android, where you can get all the best stats. Well, 4-point lead now here to Telekom Basketball Bonn. And again, just trying to build on this momentum at the moment. Well, another perimeter shot. Again, probably not the best option to go for. There's now Reggio Emilia with Stefanini in the game. Juve tries to force his way in the lane now. Doesn't get it. Gets his own rebound. Tries to go up again. No foul called. And he missed one more time. Well, Juve is having a very tough time. They're dealing with the physical defense here from Telekom Basketball Bonn. Home side now, just trying to go to that pick and roll. Shorts all the way now, puts up a towering shot and goes straight over Juve. Well, don't let the name fool you. TJ Shorts. Again, as big as they come right here on the court. 6-point lead here now to the home team. Probably just a chance for them to try and settle themselves in this game. What they need at the moment is a little bit more fluidity in their offense. Again, they haven't been able to get so many good looks on the perimeter like they did in the first quarter. There's the penetration now. Cinciarini with a little float. Now will do them a lot more confidence. Well, 36 years of age, and again, just giving the buckets there against Telekom Basketball Bonn. Well, Tata also checking into the game here for the home team. Now we're on the 10 on the shot clock. Shorts goes all the way, and this man is unstoppable at the moment. Well, TJ Shorts just gets to the rack wherever and whenever he wants. And at the moment, UNAHOTELS, Reggio Emilia have to call timeout. Because the problem may not be a big one, it's definitely TJ Shorts.
Gabri, non saltare, vai a fare un cazzo d'aiuto. Questo mi porta e non io. Don't complain, be stronger. Don't complain. Play more tough than them, stop. Hey, down four. That's for you here. Stay stronger, in and out. Let's go, down.
Well, I think what he's probably said to his players is that, you know, when every time TJ Shorts has the ball, we all have to be aware on the court. That's very tough for Reggio Emilia because you got Cinciarini, 36 years of age, having to match up here. Well, Stefanini as well. And Michele Vitali now coming into the game. And that has got to be a hell of a job to kind of handle TJ Shorts in the backcourt. But, you know, if he does beat you, get into the basket, somebody has to come out and help or step up. But then that's going to leave Reggio Emilia very vulnerable and wide open from the perimeter. And they're trying to go down low and draw a quick foul. There's DJ Funderburg just checking into the game. That's good ball movement there from Reggio Emilia. Getting a solid ball reversal and then a dump down there to Funderburg. Well, Cinciarini, Juve, Funderburg, Stefanini, and Vitali all on the court here for the Italians. Cinciarini now guarded by Tata. Gonna go pick and roll here with Juve. Down low again to Funderburg. He goes in the reverse layup. Can't get it. Juve with the rebound and with the throwdown. And that's what the big man has to do. Try and go for as many offensive rebounds as possible. Well, Shorts, Tata, Malcolm, Morgan, and Delaney all on the court here. Goes all the way now. Uncontested. I mean, that is too easy. And Finn Delaney probably thought he was in a two-line layup there. The help side defense. Well, somebody report 5 missing people there on defense to the police because nobody was to be seen. Well, quick catch and shoot from the perimeter. The 3 is up and the 3 is good by Vitali. Well, just like he's done time and time again in the Champions League, but another foul and another and one as TJ Shorts just punishes Reggio Emilia. home crowd now. Again, just loving the occasion right now. Well, Schultz now is going to leave the game, of course. And again, this will probably do a lot of confidence here for Reggio Emilia. I mean, he has been the X factor in this game, the key difference between these two teams. As Ruvers also checking into the game as well for Reggio Emilia. Well, we're in the second quarter at the moment. As the backdoor plays, Vitali catches that one smooth as you like. Italiano, you gotta love that one. Well, Michele Vitali, again, making it look like a Renaissance move. Cutting it down to a 4-point ball game now. Telekom Basketball Bonn trying to force their way. It's Ruvers, rejection. Well, that's going to go out of bounds. Well, Ruvers just said, "Non sei benvenuti alla casa mia." He said, "Get out of here. This is my house." Well, Cinciarini now playing some big minutes, of course. Can really step up here. Remember, 36 years of age, but again, he's definitely been drinking from the basketball fountain of youth. There's another penetration, another kick out, another three-pointer. Well, they can't get this one. Good job on the box out. Well, it's a two-possession game here for Reggio Emilia. Cinciarini coming off one screen. Backdoor play now finds Ruvers. Ruvers on the basket. He gets. Well, the foul has been called. That's good ball movement there from Reggio Emilia, because what they've done is they've made the defense shift. As Herrera thought it was a block shot, but definitely foul there. As now Nate Ruvers will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Well, Nate Ruvers went to the University of Wisconsin, originally from Lakeville, Minnesota. Actually, last season was playing in Croatia for Cibona in Zagreb. It's now only his second season here in professional basketball outside the NCAA. So he makes the second free throw now, cutting it down to a one-possession game. A 2-point lead here for Telekom Basketball Bonn. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Home team now feeding off the energy. The opening day here of the 2022-23 Basketball Champions League regular season. Well, they get a look in the corner. The 3 is up, and the 3 is good. Good ball movement. The kick out. And Tyson Ward at the moment feeling like the basket is becoming the ocean. 7 points now, 2 assists there. Well, the dump down in the low post, but again, the kick out from the big man. And that is why Telekom Basketball Bonn is thriving in this game. Good ball movement. Cassius Robinson now trying to put the moves on. Robinson goes in, tough move, doesn't get it. The foul has been called, so he will go to the free throw line. But if you remember the season which Cassius Robinson was playing for Medi Bayreuth here in Germany, these fans here in Telekom Basketball Bonn, they'll know all about him. They'll know what a true competitor he is. Well, it's like with a lot of these Canadian internationals, they go back and play in the CBL and the Summer League. Cassius Robinson played for the Niagara River Lions, where he played for Coach Rasso and Coach Mick Bett, in which they both said he's just a true competitor, a player that comes in every day and just practices at the highest of his ability. Well, here comes the pick and roll sequence now. Tyson Ward giving this one up here. Trying to take this in the low block now. Another kick out. Around the 10 on the shot clock here for Telekom Basketball. Well, there's a pump fake now. Another kick out. Finally, to get a look from the perimeter. 3 is up. No good. Well, you can't fold that offense there. In the end, they got a high percentage look. They just weren't able to knock it down. As Carsten Tata took the three-pointer now. Reggio Emilia can potentially tie the game up here with a three-pointer. We'll cut it down to 1 point if they can hit something with inside the rainbow. Rivers now finding Cinciarini. 3 seconds now. Cinciarini for 3. Puts it up, doesn't get it. Great defense by Telekom Basketball. That's exactly what the home team want to do. Force Reggio Emilia into these tough three-point shots. Now they have to capitalize here on offense. Wood now looking to take this one in the post against Cassius Robinson. The foul's called. He doesn't get the and one, but he will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Strong move there by Tyson Ward. Well, doesn't capitalize on the free throw now. 4-point ball game here. Telekom Basketball leading 41-37. Just under 5 minutes here in the second quarter. Well, this is where they got to try and make some momentum now. Try and get themselves back in this one. Vitaly now kicking this one out. There's the pump fake. There's a step back. Tough 3. Takes it. Nails it. Well, who said Nate Rubers couldn't hit it from downtown? The former Savona player. Leafs now going pick and roll, goes back door. Good ball movement and another and one. Well, Coach Minetti should be infuriated with his players. Because they're giving up way too many soft fouls, but the ball movement here from Telekom Basketball has been phenomenal. He makes a 3-point play now, pulling back up by 4 points. 3:51 to go here. Well, Cash Money Robinson down the middle. There's the kick out. Getting another handoff now. A few seconds here. Robinson's got to get something going. Forces up a tough one. Cash Money Robinson right at the end of the shot clock. Well, somebody give the Niagara River Lions a phone call because their man is just giving the buckets at the moment. Well, now Robinson again in transition. Another three-pointer. Oh, baby! Cash Money is just lighting it up. He is single-handedly changing the weather forecast here in the city of Bonn. Well, the rain is coming down as Cassius Robinson has come ready to play. Well, let's go and listen now here to the head coach of Telekom Basketball.
Right away. When they start next in bomb, then we can cut directly to the front rim out of that, right? We should be going to the matchup where the show goes right here. Let's go 11 right here, okay? Let's go 11 right here, all right? We're going to run it going to this direction right here. Okay, and go from there, all right? Let's go, fellas.
I mean, look at this move here. Well, when you go to the bank, you got to draw out some cash, but you might as well go to the bank of Robinson. In transition now, making it splash, making it rain. In the lane now finds it, and again another beautiful play, but it's the same backdoor play that Telekom Basketball Bonn have just been punishing Reggio Emilia with. Well, TJ Shorts almost came up with a steal there. And Michele Vitale still able to keep control of the basketball in his hands. Well, we got to get something going now. Robinson one more time. Again, doesn't get it. They're trying to tip it in to fight for the offensive rebound, but in the end, the ball has been secured by Leon Kratzner. Well, Shorts is fouled on the ground. That is only going to be the 14th foul here for Reggio Emilia. Shorts now in the lane, takes a tough one, doesn't get the drop on it. And now Reggio Emilia, high-scoring game between these two teams. Near 50 points, and now they're going to look to try and break the mark here and retake the lead. Well, Ruben's now trying to seal off here. It's Mikal Hopkins unable to dump the ball down to him. Vitale now finding Hopkins. Hopkins getting caught in the double team, takes a fadeaway in the post. Doesn't get it. Shorts now finding the pass here on the pick and roll. Now goes in, and the foul is up, and another and one. Und eins, as they would say here in Germany. Bangala. Simple pick and roll action, no help side defense. Reverse layup. That's a soft foul there. And Cassius Robinson, he knows it. Well, goes out of bounds, and again, it's going to be possession back to Telekom Basketball Bonn with 1:32 to go here. Well, 3-point lead now here to the home team. The biggest lead they've had so far in this game has been by 6 points. It's not so much the perimeter play that's been causing problems here for Reggio Emilia. Catches Robinson. Throwing the ball here. There's a pick and roll sequence. Well, Hopkins takes another shot from the mid-range, and this time he's able to put that one away. Well, Mikal Hopkins again has found himself caught in double teams every time he's got the ball near the basket, but that time just shooting it from 15 feet. Flashing up to the high post. Oh, in the lane again, another block by Ruvers. And again, good rim protection there by the former University of Wisconsin player. Now Reggio Emilia possibly could go 2 for 1 here. Cassius Robinson now, there's the kick out. Oh, no foul called. And Vitale just throws it away. And now they got numbers here. Well, there's the alley-oop, finds Bangala. And again, he wastes that opportunity. Well, now the good thing here for Reggio Emilia, is that they have 1 second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. So Cassius Robinson Has the ball in his hands, and he's going to dribble this one down. Robinson now looking to shake and bake. And draws the foul. It's a silly foul to give away, because now he'll go to the free throw line here for 2 shots and 1.6 seconds left here in the first half. Well, Cassius Robinson, originally from Toronto in Canada, went to Canisius in the United States, where he didn't get much playing time, but had his break at the University of Missouri. First professional contract was with Manny Bayreuth before going to play for Niagara Riverlines in the CEBL. Also played for Fortitudo Bologna, Obradoiro, where he recently came from. As now he goes to the bench to take a breather. Well, Shorts now probably dribbles this one out of time, but ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first half, it is the visitors who lead this one 49-48, as Reggio Emilia making their Basketball Champions League debut. Telekom Basketball Bonn returning since their last game in the Basketball Champions League, which was against Ike in February 2020 before the global lockdown of COVID-19. Well, we'll show you some stats and some highlights, of course. There you can see 4 for 9 from the perimeter for Telekom Basketball Bonn. 6 3-pointers, only 1 3-pointer missed from Reggio Emilia, and 12 for 25 from within inside the rainbow. Well, the visitors just holding the rebound, 17 to 15, equal on assists as well as steals. Not a lot to separate these two teams, apart from the last free throw of Cash Money Robinson. Well, Robinson, top scorer in this game, along with TJ Shorts, 15 apiece. I mean, they really have been the difference in this game for their two teams. Well, let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. This is why he has 50 points so far in the game. I mean, he can score from many different angles, of course. I mean, Cassius Robinson, Cassius shoot from the perimeter, off the dribble, you name it, but also can get to the basket. But TJ Shorts, 15 points, joint top scorer in this game with Cassius Robinson. What I like about this guy is that he shows no fear whatsoever getting to the basket. There's the facilitation there from Cassius Robinson. And look at the follow-up dunk here. I mean, that is in the lane there from Morgan. But the alley-oop action there with the United Kingdom Airways. And Dean Williams 2 times catching a lob there. Well, that is what I call Bonn Lob City here in the west of this beautiful country of Germany in Deutschland. So far, you gotta love the tempo of these two teams, getting some good looks from the perimeter. Remember, it's only 1 missed 3-point field goal here from Reggio Emilia. So there was Michele Vitale, the Italian international, didn't feature for Italy this summer at the Eurobasket. And this is what you gotta love about Cassius Robinson, the ability to create his own shot in very much pressure situations. Also catching in transition there. This is what we talk about, work ethic, the ability to play at a high tempo. Again, the pick and roll. I mean, that's something that's really worked here for Telekom Basketball. Every time they've executed it, they've been able to get out and cause problems for Reggio Emilia's defense. Well, go get a drink. Go get something to eat, but don't go anywhere too long, as we'll be back for the second half momentarily.
Jetzt heißt es wieder Halbzeit im Leistungswert Rio Bonn ein Sieg. Ein Team, ein Sender. Gemeinsam zum Sieg.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, now to the second half here of this game day one fixture of Group B of the Basketball Champions League between our hosts, Telekom Basketball Bonn, and the visitors, UNAHOTELS, Reggio Emilia. Well, at the moment, TJ Shorts along with Cassius Robertson leading the way here. Joint top scorers for both these two teams have a combined total of 30 points, 15 apiece. Well, there's TJ Shorts, their top scorer on the weekend in the Easy Credit Bundesliga matchup against Würzburg. Well, Reggio Emilia, big victory for them by 20 points over their rivals, Universo Treviso, former Champions League team from last season, in which they were led by Cinciarini, their 36-year-old veteran player. Well, they got some key players here, if you think about it, with Sakaranem, Mikel Hopkins, Nate Rubers, and Cassius Robertson.
Auf geht's. Zweite Halbzeit. Telekom Basketball Reggio Emilia. FIBA Basketball Champions League.
Well, Cassius now looking to throw this one down low here to Rubers. Trying to back down here in the low block now. Makes a bit of contact, goes up. And he got a strong move in the low block there by the former University of Wisconsin player. Well, Tata, Malcolm Morgan, and Finn Delaney, the New Zealand international, will take the court here for Telekom Basketball along with TJ Shorts. Well, trailing by 3 points now. Telekom Basketball trying to find some way in this game. Goes in a bit of contact, and again, he draws a foul. Well, it's going to be 2 free throws here for Jeremy Morgan. I think the foul there is going to be on the right hand because Hopkins had his left arm up, but the thing is, Morgan's beat him to the spot and just made the contact into him. So smart play there by the veteran player. Well, last season, Morgan was playing in Italy for the FIBA Basketball Trento. So again, making the jump over here to Northern Italy to play for the mighty UNAHOTELS Reggio Emilia. Cinciarini now coming off a double screen, just trying to break this Telekom Basketball defense down. They go low to Rubers one more time, and Rubers doesn't get it. Foul is going to be called against Malcolm, so Rubers is going to go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Well, it's the second time now they go with Mikel Hopkins, the dump down high-low play with him and Nate Rubers. Well, if you think about the transition that Rubers had to make, of course, playing the season in Croatia with Sabona. Well, makes them both now. 3-point lead here to Reggio Emilia. Shorts now kicking this one out. There's the pump fake. Goes down the middle now. Tries a little one-legged floater, excuse me. And now cashes Robinson with a rebound. Robinson now got hit by Morgan. Gets a switch on defense. Cashes now pulls up in the mid-range. Doesn't get it. Shorts with a rebound, and now he'll push this one. Well, nobody running with TJ Shorts, goes himself, and he doesn't need anybody. Well, TJ Shorts just looked around to see who was running in transition, and then just said, you know what, I don't need you guys. 17 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Well, look at the hesitation, but just how quickly and how high he elevates on the little jump hook. Goes down low to Hopkins now. Hopkins caught in a triple team. Goes up at a traveling violation. Well, Telekom Basketball Bonn, every time Hopkins or Ruvers are going to catch the ball in the post, it's just coming down with a sea of white and pink jerseys. Well, it's a great pass there, but I mean, Hopkins got out of the original double team there, but again, nowhere to go. Great defense by Finn Delaney. Delaney down the lane now. Delaney finishing it, and he gets the and one. Well, he's gonna haka his way to the free throw line. Well, Morgan with the dish off going baseline. A simple little layup. Oh, somebody give Pero Cameron a phone call and let him know that the Tall Black is doing it here in the city of Bonn. Well, 2-point lead now here to Telekom Basketball Bonn. Seven on the shot clock here for Cinciarini's got to get something going. Tries to split the defense, and he throws it away. Again, sloppy passage of play here from Reggio Emilia, but good defense from Telekom Basketball Bonn, making every offense, every possession. I mean, he tries to split the defense on the pick and roll, but good hands there from Taba. But Cinciarini's got to try and take care of the basketball. To go in the lane now, doesn't get it, and now cashes Robinson. Well, Reggio Emilia have got numbers here in transition. Again, they don't take the ball. It's got to be a foul at some point. Just say it to the official, he hit me. And when Hopkins turned around to say, what'd you say? Again, he remained motionless. Goes in the lane. Hopkins now, 4 on the shot clock. Got to get something going. Hopkins got to be an offensive foul. Again, just went in with his elbow. Well, that was a bit careless there by Hopkins. Watch what he does it with his right arm, right in the back of the head to Delaney. That is, well, I think he's very lucky there if that's going to be a personal foul, because that elbow goes right in the back of the head of Finn Delaney. Again, Delaney may want to get that checked out, I think, but very standard reaction there. I think the officials are going to review this, and rightfully so, because I think that's going to be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul.
Die Szene wird sich nochmal kurz angeschaut.
I mean, for me, it's the elbow. The elbow, there's no need to use the elbow right there. I mean, that is dangerous. I think the decision that the officials have to make now is, was that elbow movement where he connects with the back of the head of Finn Delaney, is that a natural basketball movement? In my mind, that's not. I mean, Mikal Hopkins is a tough as nails, true professional. One of the best post players you're going to come across. But in that moment, that's just a little bit too reckless, a little bit too dangerous for me. So the unsportsmanlike has been called. That's not surprising because anytime elbows get used aggressively in that kind of scenario, he has to be careful now. Well, Finn Delaney now, again, doesn't look too phased or in too much pain from the contact he had from the elbow, but does miss the second free throw. Pick and roll play now. Delaney turns it over. And now Reggio Emilia can push this one here. Good defense from the Italians. The question is now, can they build some momentum here on offense? Something they've really struggled here. Robinson now finding Rubers. Cinciarini coming off one screen. Cinciarini kicking this one out. They try the luck from downtown. The three is up, and again, it's no good. Shaw's trying to put the moves there against Cinciarini, but it goes out of bounds, but it will be possession. Back to Telekom Basketball Bonn. Well, there's good ball movement. The three is up, and the three is again no good. Well, the rebound has been secured, and now Reggio Emilia with another chance. Can't get the impression now. Telekom Basketball Bonn have the momentum, but they're just unable to kind of run away with this one. Cinciarini off one screen. There's a kick out. There's a wide open look. The three is up, and again no good. Well, Kratzer with a rebound. Transition now. Morgan, wraparound layup, and he finishes that one. And that's much better play there. You love to see Telekom Basketball Bonn get the ball out in transition. And it all starts with TJ Shorts. Well, Morgan now hits his second field goal of the game. He does have 2 free throws. He's moving up to 6 points. Cassius Robinson now. He'll pull up for another 3. He'll take it. Doesn't get it. Juve with the offensive rebound. And the foul is going to be called. I think that's going to be called against TJ Shorts. Well, Mr. I'm going to hit the tough shot at the end of the first quarter has checked back into the game. Well, if you have only just joined us, he scored an unbelievable shot at the end of the first period. Sakaranum now going baseline, and again, a beautiful little move there. Exactly what UNAHOTELS Reggio Emilia just needed, somebody to step up. I mean, look how he uses his left hand, his inside hand, and again, a smooth little touch off the backboard. Well, good defense on the pick and roll now. They can push this one. It's going to go all the way in the end. Again, lays it up and just gets the touch. And no foul called. And Telekom Basketball had to call timeout. They win up by 5 points. But that man, Sakaranim, just leading Reggio Emilia back in this one as they trail by 1 point.
Go 2 up. We got Seba and Tyson as the handlers, okay? Hey, we're going with the player drift. Going with the player drift out of that, okay? You have the downhill attack right here, right? Get it to Tyson. Wider. Wider right here. Bum. Okay, Dean ready. Seba, bum. Attack, attack. Attack high and early. High and early, okay? Let's go. Together on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Well, Telekom Basketball now holding on to a 1 point lead. Okay, the cross court there. There's a good look from downtown. They don't pull the trigger. And they got a mismatch on defense here. Sakaranim having to guard Kratzer in the low block. 2 seconds now. Dean Williams has to go for a tough fadeaway. Doesn't get it. And a 24-second violation. Well, Sakaranim accused of flopping there from Kratzer, but well, this is tough from Dean Williams. Maybe he could have got a foul there, but Kratzer just knocks him out. Well, there's a crossover now. Pump fakes in the lane, bit of contact, gets rejected. Well, Kratzer just said, take that out of here. Get out of here. Not in my house. Well, that is the 3rd block of the game now here for Reggio Emilia. Well, excuse me, for Telekom Basketball. Step back 3.3 is up, and the 3 is good from downtown. Well, Vitali just coming into the game, of course, and just making his mark. Well, simple little step back there. Right at the end of the shot clock as well. Well, Williams will try a 3-pointer. He doesn't get it. And just saving that one from going out of bounds here. Reggio Emilia with a 2-point lead. Just 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Struggling to get the passes now, Juve. Well, Vitali's made 1 3-pointer, doesn't get the second one. That one was wide open. Well, TJ Leafs now here leading the offense for Telekom Basketball. Can tie the game up with a 2. They can take the lead with a 3 as Leafs gonna go all the way. Shorts, excuse me. Well, TJ Shorts just attacking the basket. Well, he now moves up to 19 points. Well, 19 points here for TJ Shorts, 4 assists. A foul has been called. It's a 14th foul. It's going to be called on Kratzer. We're trying to go in now. Juve, and the foul is called on the ground. It's a 15 foul, so Vandenberg is going to go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Well, DJ Vandenberg there just getting the step against Dean Williams. Williams having to commit the foul. Well, Vandenberg, originally coming from Ohio, went to NC State, played for Atlas Saratov, and also played in Paris last season. He makes a second free throw now, regaining the 2-point lead here for Reggio Emilia. Another offensive rebound, the follow-up, and another. Oh, they're going to call the foul on the ground there, so it will not be a shooting foul. Shorts now finds the screen, now the reverse layup and the follow-up, and a tie ball game. And again, it's the same scenario between Bangala and TJ Shorts. Well, Zaba Bangala again loves setting those screens, just rolling to the basket. Well, a kick ball has been called, so it will be a sideline ball here. I mean, look at the pick and roll, but look at Zaba Bangala avoiding the block of Juve. An offensive foul's going to be called here. Oh, very careless play. I think they're going to call that Michele Vitale, I think. Well, Juve was trying to get the ball to Vitale, but Vitale struggling with the suffocating defense. Well, Shorts goes to the basket. There's the kick out. There's a 3 in the corner. 3 is up. The 3 is no good. That's going to be Telekom basketball ball with 1:42 to go. It came off with Juve, so great job there by the Bonn players. Well, there's the kick out by Shorts, finding Finn Delaney. Shorts now looking to isolate here. Got it by Juve. Trying to put the moves on. Shorts going all the way. This guy is a walking bucket. TJ Shorts will score whenever, wherever he wants. Nobody can stop this guy. I mean, look at this. It's like an @1 mixtape. And he keeps the ball in his left hand. Cassius Robinson now spinning around. A traveling violation, turns it over.
Die Zuschauerzahl wird in dieser Saison präsentiert vom KW. Dein Lieblingsplatz im Bonnas Hotel mit direkter Einlage begeistert. Seine Zimmer, Suiten, dem Caviar Spa, verschiedene Restaurants sowie erstklassigen Events. Wenn ihr mehr erfahren möchtet, taucht ein.
Allora, offense, first of all, when we set screen, we have to wait every fucking screen. The way that we can. Screen and go. Okay? Second, in defense, on the switch, be ball oriented. Okay? And you wanna go left, so switch, push it right. Okay? One more. Don't stay here. Go to rebound. We are down by 2 because we mix 2 rebounds. Okay? Let's go. Jump. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
I mean, how do you guard that? He keeps the ball in his left hand the entire time and takes on a dude that's about 6'11". TJ Shorts is unbelievable. Well, Shorts now throwing it down to Bangala. Good ballman now. Shorts trying his luck from downtown. TJ Shorts is lighting it up. Somebody call the electrician because he is shooting the lights out. Well, this guy is just simply playing for an MVP right now. Well, Reggio Emilia now needing to respond in this offense here. Well, there was the three-pointer. Well, have that electrician on speed dial. Those pink lights may be shut out pretty soon. Well, statistically, I mean, this guy's playing just at a level above everybody else at the moment. 24 points, 5 assists away from a potential double-double. But at the moment, Michele Vitale, the former international, will go to the free throw line here. Well, so many seasons playing in the Basketball Champions League with the former teammate Ariel Feloy and his brother also featuring for the national team in the 2019 FIBA World Cup in China. Well, another missed attempt there, of course. Well, 3 seconds difference here between the game clock and the shot clock. So key thing now is they want to try and dribble this one down here for the last shot. They can tie the game up with a three-pointer. Cicciarini now picking his dribble up. Find the Thunderbug. A few seconds. Juve spins around, goes up, and he finishes that one with the Hakeem, the Dream, Elijah one move. Well, somebody watch how this man cements himself in the low block. I mean, as soon as he catches the ball, he gets position, the spin out. I mean, that is B-E-A, beautiful. And that is just a simple Dream kiss off the backboard. Well, it ties the game up at 67 apiece, but now Shorts going all the way. Shorts off the backboard, and he doesn't get it, but my goodness gracious. And he helps Juve up. This guy is just so inspirational. Well, at the end of the third quarter, 67 apiece between these two teams. Well, there you can see the stats, of course. Reggio Emilia only missed 1 three-pointer in the first half. They missed 4 so far. Cassius Robinson hasn't scored a point here in the third quarter. Let's take a look at the highlights now and listen to what these coaches have to say. Well, TJ Shorts, of course, really has been the key difference in this game. As we mentioned so far, 24 points with 5 assists. But it's the tempo this man plays at, the ability to facilitate there off the pick and roll. Really has caused a lot of problems for Reggio Emilia.
geht's ins letzte Viertel. Mit euch zusammen. Noch steht so entschieden, aber wir wollen den ersten Heimsieg in der Champions League holen. Auf geht's!
Well, now let's begin the final quarter here. 67 apiece. Well, Shorts, in my mind, definitely so far at least has been the MVP. Well, tied to Malcolm Morgan and Finn Delaney. Delaney all the way goes up, and Delaney gets fouled. And Finn Delaney will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Well, the foul is on Juve. Well, Finn Delaney originally played for FMP last season in Serbia. Also played for the New Zealand Breakers for 7 seasons. Went to Southwest Baptist for only 1 year in the NCAA. As now he gives Telekom Basketball Bonn a 2-point lead. Well, DJ Funderburg, Chipola, along with Vitali, Cincerini, and Juve all on the court here. So Cassius Robertson on the bench. Well, Cincerini with a little baseline pull-up jump shot, doesn't get it. Well, they got numbers now. We have liftoff maybe, goes in. Sweet finger roll, but an offensive foul is going to be called. Well, he had the numbers there. He had Morgan, but decided to go himself on that one. Again, a 2-on-1. You'd like to see him throw the lob. I mean, look at it. All he had to do was throw it up there. Vitali, phenomenal play to step up and take the charge. Now, in his defense, of course, I think because Chipola came back on defense so quickly, would have made the alley-oop a little bit tricky, but again, they've got to take their opportunities in transition and really make it count. Cincerini now. Reggio Emilia, 2 points down here, can possibly take the lead. And go down low to Doof now. Doof heavily defended. Finn Delaney, good defense, but it's going to be baseline ball here to the Italians. With 7 seconds left here on the shot clock. Chipola's now going to inbound this one. Well, he's got to get something going now. They pull up for a tough shot. It's up. It's good! Well, that is as tough as it gets by Michele Vitali. Tying the game up. But now TJ Shorts with the ball in his hands. Has a mismatch here. Got it by Juve. Patiently now. Just trying to break this defense. Trying to go for the right opportunity. The high percentage look. Another foul is going to be called on Juve, and again, it's a silly foul to give away because it's going to be a second team foul. Well, Juve is out now, so Rubens has to come in the game. Well, the shot is up, and the 3 is good from downtown. Morgan hit the big one. Well, Cincerini now. Well, again, throwing the pass to Rubens, and Rubens didn't see it come, but they get it back, and Rubens just throws it down with a 2-handed jam. Well, Reggio Emilia very lucky there. After turning the ball over very carelessly, find themselves down by 1 point. Well, Shorts almost fumbles it. Now Morgan has the ball in his hands. Morgan goes in the lane, and again he gets fouled. The foul is going to be called against Michele Vitali. Well, it's definitely a foul. There's no arguments there. It's the left arm that drags him down, so there's no arguments. And he makes the first free throw. Makes it both now. 3-point lead here for Telekom Basketball Bonn. Remember, opening day, these two teams have to play against Piedad Kashiaka with their new signing, Eric McCullum, as well as Ike Athens, the former champions of 2018. Well, Vitali, quick three, catch and shoot, and he ties it up. Well, this guy from within inside the rainbow and from downtown, stepping up big time here for Pallacanestro, Reggio Emilia. Another deep three this time by Finn Delaney. Delaney can't get it. Another foul's called on the ground. Well, Reggio Emilia, again, just inviting Telekom Basketball Bonn into the penalty very early. No more fouls to give, and 7:17 to go here. And that could be a problem there for Coach Minetti. Well, Shorts now giving this one up. 3 seconds there on the shot clock. They go down to Delaney. Delaney quickly into the basket. Doesn't get it. That's a beautiful seal off, but he's got to use the backboard there. Right at the end of the shot clock. It's a high percentage look. Cinciarini now got it by Morgan very aggressively. Doesn't use the screen. Cross court finds Vitali. Vitali down the middle. Another kick out. Cinciarini. No man's land. Molto grazie, signore Cinciarini. From no man's land. Hitting the big shot, but now Morgan, he can tie the game up, and he doesn't do it. Well, Hopkins is back in the game, but he's got to keep his cool there because you see Cinciarini, 1 assist, 2 points away from a double-double. Finding Vitali now. Vitali coming off one screen. And Lane now goes off the backboard. He kisses that one off the glass, and Reggio Emilia have their biggest lead of the game as Cipolla, Alessandro Cipolla, making it a 5-point ball game. Well, Shorts now, big three, and again he doesn't get it. Well, foul is going to be cool. It's going to be the second team foul here for Bonn. Well, 5-point lead here to Reggio Emilia. The question is, can they pull through now? Can they run away with this one? Can Telekom Basketball Bonn regroup? Well, Hopkins now got it by Finn Delaney. Remember, Telekom Basketball Bonn, they have 2 fouls to give here. Well, Hopkins has got to take it. Doesn't get it. And the rebound has been secured. Well, Tata now finding Shorts. Well, there's a baseline play. Goes all the way now. Tries to throw it down. Doesn't get it. Goes out of bounds. That's going to be possession now. Back here to Reggio Emilia. Oh, good block there by Hopkins. Well, 5-point lead here again. We're under 5 minutes to go. There's plenty of time left in this game. Remember, Bonn do have 2 fouls to give. Now, Cassius Robinson has come back in the game. He had 15 points in the first half. Has yet to score here in the second half. Well, Cassius Robinson turns it over. Not what they wanted from their top scorer coming back into the game here. Herrera now coming off one screen. Telekom Basketball Bonn here. They need a big shot. They need a big possession mentally to stay in this one. Herrera now kicking out to Dean Williams. Williams now. Williams got to be a traveling violation. Robinson now kicks out to Vitali. Vitali now takes a mid-range shot, and Vitali tucks it away. 7-point lead at Michele Vitali. Oh, he says, andiamo. And we got a timeout now. It's Telekom Basketball Bonn. It's the biggest deficit they've gone down by here this evening.
Gotta get everything contested, all right? Gotta take out the strong hand drive. Go 22. Go 22 with the pass handoff. You're at the 4. Okay? Right here. Boom. No! Let's invert you guys. You start here. Tyson sets the screen right here to Seba. To Seba. Okay? Pass 4. Pass right here, and we go from there. Come on now! Okay? 22. Tyson. Let's go together.
Minuten zu spielen, da brauchen wir nochmal eure Unterstützung. Heimspiele sind in den Zählen sehr wichtig. Also, gebt nochmal Gas. Hier sind sie zurück, die Fans der Telekom Basketball.
Well, big possession out here for Telekom Basketball. We're under 4 minutes to go. There's plenty of time left. No time to panic yet. Well, Shorts may be lucky there. Trying to spin around now, takes a tough one, goes baseline, doesn't get it, and nothing on the follow-up. Reggio Emilia now can just try and dribble this one down here. No need to rush it. 7-point lead here for the Italians. Robinson all the way now. Robinson off the backboard. Cash, money Robinson. The bank is open. And he is just depositing checks and notes. Well, once a Niagara River Lion, and sends that one over Lake Ontario and kisses it off the backboard. Cassius Robinson is just going to work. Shorts now finding Kratzer. They got to get something going. They got to score from this. The 3 is up, and they get it to drop. Well, that's a big-time three-pointer. Cutting it down now. Herrera to a 6-point ball game. And what that does is that just gives Telekom Basketball Bonn a little bit of hope. Something here to mentally keep themselves in this game. We got 2 fouls to give here. They can take a shot. There's a turnover. And that's the defense we're talking. Can they capitalize here? Well, Reggio Emilia, again, they don't want to throw this away here, but they got to stay composed. TJ Shorts now pulls up in the mid-range, takes it, doesn't get it. Kratzer tries to throw his body around. Looking for that handoff here. Again, they don't want to give any soft fouls away. They want to keep the fouls as Robinson splits the defense. There's the kick out to Vitali. Vitali now pump fakes. Robinson, well, no foul called. I think that's going to be a 24-second violation. Great defense there from Telekom Basketball Bonn. Maybe you could argue a couple possessions there. Maybe it was a foul on Cassius Robinson, but let's have a look at Robinson catches it. Oh, that's a clean block. That's a clean block all day long. And that's composure there from Telekom Basketball Bonn. I mean, these players, Finn Delaney, Sebastian Herrera, Leon Kratzer, TJ Shorts, and Tyson Ward, not committing any silly fouls. They want to keep those 2 fouls to give if they need them. Herrera goes all the way to the basket, and he makes a big layup, cutting it down to a 2-possession game. And Telekom Basketball Bonn refusing to throw the towel in, as Reggio Emilia have to call timeout.
Telekom. Tickets gibt es noch überall, unter anderem auf basketball.de/Tickets, also beim ersten Bundesliga-Einstieg der Telekom Basketball müsst ihr.
Let's go, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. To the end, man. Come on.
Geht's noch weiter. Zu Gast hier im zweiten Heimspiel der Champions League in der Woche um 20 Uhr. Tickets für beide Spiele auf basketball.de/Tickets.
Okay, okay, ci siamo. So, oltre il Mika,
Noch 2 Minuten in diesem Spiel. Stehen auf. Unser Team braucht uns.
Well, there was a play. I mean, Herrera's had 5 straight points here that has kept Telekom Basketball Bonn in this game. Remember, they were down by 9 points. A 3-pointer cut into 6, and that layup there makes it a 2-possession game. Now, the good thing for Telekom Basketball Bonn, as we said, they've got 2 fouls to give here. Now, remember, they want to be smart here. They don't want to use both fouls immediately here. One thing Reggio Emilia has shown you, they have capitulated. Choking under immense pressure here as they had the 9-point lead. Now all of a sudden, it's a 4-point ball game. Traveling violation, and that's what I talk about. Don't use those fouls. And again, Reggio Emilia choking under immense pressure. Well, Rubens was looking for a handoff. Picked up his dribble. I think TJ Shorts may be lucky not to pick up a foul there as he reached in with his left hand. Well, big possession out here for Telekom Basketball Bonn. Herrera now heavily guarded. Shorts picks up his dribble. 1 to 10 on the shot clock now. Shorts now looking at take over, pump fakes, goes to, gets rejected. Well, Herrera comes up with it. Herrera off the backboard, and he punishes Reggio Emilia. Well, the donuts are finished, but nobody for the Italians said Bucks out. And now it's a 1-possession game. Cinciarini now. Heavily guarded, and there's the foul. It's on the ground. 1 more foul to give here. Now remember, there's 1 more foul to give here. Cassius Robertson now will inbound the ball here for Reggio Emilia. Cinciarini now, maybe gets away with a push-off. Hopkins, reverse, Cassius, 3, takes it, doesn't get it. Kratzer with a rebound. And now Shorts is going to push this one. Well, another 3-pointer. Herrera doesn't get it. Again, did he need to go for the 3-pointer? Well, there's the final foul. No more fouls to give here for Telekom Basketball Bonn. It's on Morgan. A big possession now. They could close this game out here probably. Cinciarini gonna go pick and roll here. Ruvers. Cinciarini all the way. Finds Hopkins. Hopkins on the basket. Doesn't get it, but a foul has been called. So Hopkins will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Can he maintain his composure? Can he deal with the pressure? Well, the man from Hyattsville, Maryland, is going to step up for the first free throw. Remember, he went to University of Georgetown, the former Hoya. Oh, he missed it. The pressure. Well, he started his professional career in Istanbul before coming to Reggio Emilia. Remember, he played in Slovenia for Cedevita Olympia. Can he make the free throw? Can he make it a three-point lead here with 22.8 seconds left? Gets the second one. So Telekom Basketball Bonn need a three-pointer. Well, not necessarily. They can go for a two, and then there's plenty of time left. But the question is, you know, what option do they want to go for here? I don't think there's a timeout call. I think it's just a substitution. So Shorts now will get the ball up the court. Shorts looks like he's going to go all the way. Shorts goes to the basket, and he lays it up. Well, that's why you don't have to go for a three with so much time now. Now, they don't want to foul here. They want to try and get the steal here before they get the ball over the half court. I think the foul has been called, and they have fouled the wrong person. Cassius Robinson will go to the free throw line.
die Szene sich nochmal anschauen zu lassen. Also einmal pro Spiel hat jeder Trainer die Möglichkeit, eine Challenge zu ziehen. Und diese Challenge wurde gezogen jetzt gerade vom Head Coach von Reggio Emilia.
Now, is there a possible review here from maybe a potential unsportsmanlike foul? Which, if that is the case, let's have a look, because we didn't get to see the foul, which I believe was on Cassius Robinson. Well, no, it was on. So Robinson gets the ball inbound. Maybe it's actually to see how much time is on the clock there. I mean, I'd be super surprised if they... Wow. So a regular foul has been called. I think they were checking to see if it needed to be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul, but what they've obviously concluded there is that the reach was a natural movement from the defender. So now Cassius Robinson, the former University of Missouri player, remember he played in Medi Bayreuth. His first professional contract was here in the Basketball Champions League. Makes the first one. Well, Cash Money stepping up to the free throw line. You can see the fans. Il tifosi Reggio Emiliano. Reggiana. Gotta love the Italian basketball fans. Well, no mistakes there from Cassius Robinson, but we're gonna have a timeout now. Well, quick possession out here. Shorts now kicks out Herrera. Big three. Doesn't get it. And now it's going to be two free throws here. And on their debut game here in the Basketball Champions League, Signore Cinciarini is going to go to the free throw line here. Reggio Emilia have dug deep. They've dealt with the pressure of TJ Shorts. But it looks like they're going to pick up their first W. Well, 36 years of age, just needs to step up and make one of these, and it will be curtains out. There's the free throw. I mean, you could argue that if he misses this one, maybe Telekom Basketball could get the ball up the court and get fouled on an and-one three-pointer. And those odds are very high now. Cinciarini, their top scorer on the weekend in their victory against University Treviso. And makes the second free throw. And we're going to have a timeout now as the key thing why you want to keep playing, of course, is the head-to-head. Because when Telekom Basketball go on the road, you saw the Reggio Emilia fans just with their opinions, I guess, towards the Telekom Basketball fans. What I was saying was, The reason the timeout's been called, they want to get one last shot because, you know, there's 4 teams in this group. You play each other twice. You want to make sure you give yourself a chance of a head-to-head. Let's go and listen now.
You're giving it out right here, okay? Jeremy, Bob, we look for the quick 2. We're not going to win this game anymore, okay? But we got to cut down. So if you have Jeremy underneath right here, they go. DJ coming off. There's still 5 seconds, so if you get it, we can attack. And directly after this, Tyson, here, okay? If you don't get it, Jeremy, keep going, flare, okay? And right away, switch against the switch to the basket with the lefty finish, okay? We are not fouling anymore after that.
Well, that's great coaching there from Thomas Lisalo, excuse me. We're not going to win this game, but we got to get one more look. They want to cut this lead down, and we're not fouling anymore there. As I said, when they play each other again, for Telekom Basketball Bonn, it could be a 3, a 2, or maybe even a 5-point deficit that want to give themselves a chance of winning a potential head-to-head when they meet in Italy for the second fixture. That's why in European basketball, you see teams play right to the end, of course. Every point matters. We get inbound now. Quick turnaround. It takes a shot, and the foul is called exactly what Lisalo wants. If they cut this down to a 3-point ball game here with these 2 free throws, again, I mean, this is good for Telekom Basketball Bonn. It's going to be a good victory here for Reggio Emilia. But the thing for Reggio Emilia is when they play each other again, it's only a 3-point deficit in a potential head-to-head. And what I talk about is come the end of the regular season, if these 2 teams are tied on record, say they both have 2 or 3 wins, it's going to go down to who wins the head-to-head. So for Reggio Emilia, if they win the next game, they've automatically won the head-to-head. But let's say Telekom Basketball Bonn lose this by, let's say, 4 points. They win the next one by 5 points. They would win the head-to-head if they're tied on the same record. That is why every possession, every point matters here in the Basketball Champions League. Achu Davidas Janusas Mano Drogas. Well, one more timeout here. Reggio Emilia will try to call one last play here to give themselves, likewise, the same chance of getting a better head-to-head situation.
Facciamo flash, regular flash. This way, Cash e Michele. Nate, allora, regular flash back. We go here, listen. Curl over here, don't curl immediately. And after we go out, listen, hey, listen, Mika, Cash, if they overplay you, don't stop here. Go wide, so Mika can do this, can do a flash. Sorry, Michele, non ti fermare qua, vai lungo, così Mika fa flash. And Lee, Cinza, safety ti diventi qua. Hey, if the ball arrive here to 5, dribble and off. Dai. 1, 2, 3. Come posso?
Well, last possession out here for Reggio Emilia, as they currently lead this one 88-84. As it stands, they have a 4-point lead going into the head-to-head of this potential scenario come the end of the regular season. Now, if you're Telekom Basketball Bonn, you don't want to foul. You do not want to send them to the free throw line. If you're Reggio Emilia, plenty of time here, 4 seconds. Cinciarini now kicks out. Vitali's got to shoot it. 3 is up. No foul called. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Reggio Emilia hanno vinto. They have won their first game here of the Basketball Champions League in their debut season. Buonanotte! As the Italians come out victorious, they win this one 88-84 over Telekom Basketball Bonn. What a game it was. Welcome Reggio Emilia to the Basketball Champions League. Well, Telekom Basketball Bonn, their first game back since their loss in the playoffs against Ike back in 2020. But that man there, TJ Shorts, my word, is he a fantastic talent and a wonderful basketball player. It's going to be a good season here in Group B with these teams. Remember, there's Pinata Kashiaka, Ike Athens, the champions of 2018, along with Telekom Basketball Bonn and Pallacanestro Reggio Emilia. We can hear all the fans now in that corner saying Forza Reggio. Oh, there you can see the fans making the journey. You could probably hear them keep saying Forza Reggio. The fans from northern Italy, of course, the beautiful city. Well, we will show you some stats and some highlights, but I mean, some good basketball there. I mean, TJ Shorts, for me, is looking like he's going to be a top 5 player this season, maybe here in the Basketball Champions League, along with this fantastic. You've got to love German basketball fans. Every team, they've got the drums, the atmosphere, just a beautiful atmosphere, of course. And you got to love the Italian basketball fans. I mean, they are so passionate and so loyal to their teams. Well, there are the stats, of course. 7 3-pointers for Telekom Basketball Bonn, 9 for Reggio Emilia. The rebounds going in favor of the visitors. Well, 21 assists, 3 more for the hosts. Both teams with 6 steals apiece. Shorts of 26 points. I mean, that is MVP caliber stats there. Well, Cassius Robinson, 15 in the first half, only 4 in the second, but he led the scoring for the Italians. Well, there are the fans, of course. What an occasion it was for them. Well, here are some of the key highlights from this game. I mean, Telekom Basketball Bonn with the home crowd advantage and just the momentum going forward. You felt they were going to come out and win this game. And in the end, Reggio Emilia, collectively as a group, so many good scoring options with the likes of Hopkins, Juve, not to mention Cassius Robinson. Just such a great basketball team, of course. Well, this man here, TJ Shorts, is just probably going to be one of the best basketball players you will see in the Basketball Champions League this season. The tempo this man plays at, the ability to get up and down the court, and just what a game changer and influence that he is on the basketball team. Well, that was the big three-pointer by Cinciarini. And that was the momentum changer. You could see the confidence and the life completely sucked out of Telekom Basketball Bonn. Vitali with the mid-range. Well, he came up big time, of course, here for Reggio Emilia. Well, that was a smart play there, but they ended up fouling Cassius Robinson going to the free throw line. There's Cinciarini there. hitting the last shot. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it will be Reggio Emilia who pick up their first victory on their debut game of the Basketball Champions League. They top the group now with Pinar Kosciuszko. Kosciuszko now sitting in second place on Reggio Emilia with their biggest scoring lead against Telekom Bonn. They will take first place. Well, we thank you for joining us, but for now, it is good night, gute Nacht here at the Telekom Dome here in the city of Bonn.
Thank you.